A story doesn't write itself, but it's not like I am always writing till 12. It's when I take myself away, like I did on this particular day. It's when I open up again and just go without a plan. It's when I talk to family, to friends, and chase after sunsets. It's when I allow games and play and dinners to go on until late. It's when I don't want to stop reading because I simply cannot stop reading because the book is just too good. It's when I wonder, shouldn't I spend this time writing because I want to create my own thunder? But it's then, especially then, that I feel inspiration flow and my confidence grow. And during this weekend, I desperately felt like I needed the space, for else there are no stories to tell. So in these moments just now, I reflect and I vow, for I can only give the story my best when I savor these moments of rest. Hello, welcome back to my channel. That intro was a little bit different than from what I usually do and also what I expected this vlog to be like. I literally just sat down to film this outro and then I suddenly had inspiration for a poem because I was reflecting on the weekend and how I experienced it and what I thought was really nice about it, which was taking some time away from the story as well as working on it. I hope you liked the little poem. I don't usually do poetry, so I tend to just stick with a very basic rhyming scheme, if that's what you call it. Welcome back to my channel. It's still July. We're still working on a Camp NaNoWriMo challenge. Which is one of the reasons that I felt like reflecting on the past few weeks and on my progress and my process in terms of writing. And that's because I'm kind of conflicted a little bit about the whole challenge part of it. I get very into challenges when I join them because I get very excited about wanting to finish them, and I want to devote my time to it. I want to do everything that I can to reach my goal, and I would feel really bad about not reaching my goal if I didn't make it. And that's also the downside of it, because I get so into it that I tend to then forget about other things that I like to do. So I think last weekend was just a really good example of going away for the weekend, doing some things that, like seeing friends that I haven't seen for a while, spending time with family, going to the beach, doing all these things that energize me and motivate me, and then also spending some time on the story. And I think that was really needed. In hindsight, I was starting to feel a little bit bad about not having written that much and still not being, I am getting close to my work goal for this month, but I wanted to be closer at this point in time. So I was starting to feel a little bit disappointed about it, but then I was like, no, you know what? Going away for the weekend and doing all those things that I enjoy doing has been really beneficial as well for my inspiration and what I plan to do with the story. So as you would have seen in the video, I spent some time with family. I went to the beach. It was just really nice to, even though the weather wasn't great, because it's summer in the Netherlands, but the last few weeks have been a bit rainy and cold, so it wasn't great. I tried to go surfing. I I will show you as well. Like I even filmed like a little bit of the vlog to say like, hey, I'm going surfing, and then I came back because it was just too windy. So it was a bit of a disappointment, but it was fine in the end. And I spent a really nice evening with a really good friend of mine to write on our stories together, and she really helped with making some progress with my story. So there was this one element, a pretty important element in my story, which are the horses, because I've been saying how it's about like an extreme horse race, but I was kind of between, okay, are they like actual horses, like normal horses, or are they supernatural beings? And I've now decided to go a little bit more towards the supernatural beings, which is really exciting. And I was researching things about moon phases. I was changing the cover for I am using a software which I will probably explain in a later video. But yeah, I was just having fun with brainstorming about those kind of elements, which made me really excited about continuing with the story again. I might talk a little bit more about what I've already mentioned before, which is like perfectionism, because I have been falling into the same trap as always again. So I might reflect on that a little bit more in a later video. But yeah, basically I've been stuck in Act 1 for a while now, and I've been restructuring, and even though the restructuring has helped me, it's also kind of made me fall into the trap of perfectionism, basically. So yeah, that said, I think it was nice to reflect on the weekend. I made some progress. I am getting closer to my Camp NaNoWriMo goal, so I'm hopeful that I will be able to finish it, and maybe then I will kind of, just go with the flow a little bit more instead of, forcing myself, which I think will be a nice approach. So yeah, I hope you liked the video. Make sure to put your thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment. I'm still working on this whole outro stuff and what to say, but and before I end the vlog, I wanted to say thank you to everyone that's been watching so far, because I didn't really expect anything from it, and to just have like a few lovely comments from people has been really nice. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. Have a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.